So, I've been practicing this downhill freefall method for getting down Chiliad. It's basically an emergency route to use when you've blown up going down the first time and you've basically got no car. I thought I'd do a comparison video against an actual car going down the hill all the way to the end. The freefall is not easy to do every time. I've been working on trying to get a method that I can do. I'd say probably only get it about 3 out of 4 times at the moment, but yeah, it can be tricky. You've got to land in just the right depth of water. It's not too high, not too shallow. Otherwise you'll just die. Well, obviously by free falling and not opening the chute, you get to use the chute at the end as well. So you can still do the Hail Mary. And again, I'm comparing it against a bullet. You'll see why at the end. But yes, this is one of the places that I can land fairly reliably. It's fairly close to a road as well. Obviously, getting a car from here is difficult. You don't get fast cars coming along by here. I think in this case I got a Rebel, which isn't too bad actually. It's one of the faster ones. You can get some really slow stuff, but it really does struggle when you're trying to get up that hill towards the observatory. Yeah, so you can see it's not comparing too badly at this point. We're both pretty much neck and neck. You'll see by the time we get to the end of this railway line bit, we're pretty much together. The one on the left, this was a pretty good run from a free fall. The one on the right, it's a pretty average run with a car. You know, things could have gone better, I think. Yeah, just here I spin the car, which is not a big delay, but you know, normally I would be able to carry on without losing as much time there. But again, it's not a big time loss, and I think it's probably fairly typical of a run. Again, the car that I've used has been absolutely spotless from the top of Chiliad, so you just don't know how bad that's going to be usually when you're doing a race by the time you get to that point. So yeah, the free fall method so far is a little bit ahead. Obviously this car is slow, and this is where it's going to get overtaken. And I will need to get a faster car from the observatory, which will be coming up shortly. The Rebel itself, I mean, I don't think it could do the road jump. I don't try it here. Just go up the old way. The bullet is overtaken at this point. And it's just got free run to the end now. So you can guess which one is likely to win, but again, this isn't a like-for-like comparison. This is just trying to test out an emergency situation, you know, where things have gone wrong, and you're just trying to make up as best you can. So yeah, coming into the observatory now, there is a bullet that I can take, which is, as you can see, why I took the bullet for the other route as an example. Just so from this point on, you can see a very like-for-like comparison of how I get to the end, and it is fairly similar. I think it probably goes slightly better for one than the other, but the difference is, yeah, literally a matter of seconds. So yeah, I mean, this is all usual route through Zancudo. I'll do the Hail Mary with both of them. Again, going over this hill went kind of fairly as average. None of these are particularly spectacular. I haven't got time to do run after run after run to optimise them all and make them as close as possible. This is just some sort of quick random runs because, well, Gfreds can be quick and random. Both at Zancudo, obviously, one slightly ahead. I was lucky again not to hit any soldiers on the one on the left there. Seemed to be right on the side of the road. But yeah, it's coming up to the Hail Mary for the car. And yeah, not the best Hail Mary, it's a little bit low. Still do 2 swoops, I think, but yeah, not quite as fast as I would normally be able to do it. Going up now on the left, I think that's slightly better for height. I am able to do slightly better on the swoops. Get a bit more speed. But yeah, make the island. Obviously the checkpoint's not quite perfect because this is just a knock together job for testing things. So 5 minutes 49 seconds, just going with a bullet from Chiliad. Just coming in now with the Freefall one. Yeah, 6 minutes and 8 seconds. So yeah, it's not a big difference. It's yeah, less than 20 seconds. So it's a viable alternative. If you have crashed, obviously you'll already be behind anyway. But yeah, worth giving a go.